Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I look crazy right now. Don't get on me, but I just took my twist out, the twist that you seen in my previous video, and I figured it's a good time to go ahead and start talking about my hair color since I have all of my hair out and you can see it. What I did was I wanted to do highlights. I wasn't sure about coloring my whole head. I was a bit nervous about it because I didn't want to damage my hair again like I have in the past. And so I was looking up YouTube videos and things about highlighting natural hair, and I decided to go get like a red color. I think it was just red, hot red or something like that. And then I got a regular like brown color. I don't remember the exact name of the brown. So I stick to what I know when it comes down to box dyes. I only go for box dyes because I don't know how to do all the mixing up with bleach and the colors and things like that. And then I wasn't very comfortable with bleach. I did not want to bleach my hair because I know bleach could damage your hair very quickly. So honestly, what I did was gradually lighten it. So the first time I got those two colors, like a brown and then like a red, hot red or something like that. And I'll show you pictures of the dye that I got. And I just put different spots, put it in different spots, the two different colors. And it just did not take the way I wanted it to. I wanted it to be bright like this, but it wasn't really bright. And I can show you a little bit in this black section. Like you can see, this is like the red. This is how it took, like that. I mean, you can see it compared to my really dark black hair. And then you can see, is this the brown? Let me see. The brown it's kind of hard to see. There's a section that's red, and then there's a section right here that's a little brown. You see it? You only can see it compared to the black part of my hair, but I just did not like that it was very dark. I wanted it bright. So you see that's the red and that's the brown. And so I wasn't happy with it. And I waited about, I want to say 2 weeks because I did not want to keep doing it over and over again and I have my hair start falling out. I was thinking of it like falling out, like when people get a perm and then they go dye their hair and then their hair just starts breaking off. I didn't want that to happen. So I waited at least 2 weeks before I went to the store and got more dye and tried it again. The second time I went, I got, I think it's called Flaming Desire or something like that. And I decided instead of trying to do highlights all in the front section, I'm only gonna dye this top part of my hair. And so that's where I got that, all up in here in the crown section. And it basically didn't turn out like the box. The box has like an orange color, and I wanted it to turn out to be that orange color, but it didn't work that way. So it lightened up to like a light brown, and then the spots that already had like red and brown in it, they lightened up even more to more of a red, like a flaming red. And then the browns lightened up to almost similar to a blonde. And I was like, oh, okay, this is cute. This is cute. I'll insert some pictures as I talk through the video. I'm gonna see if I can find some for each time that I dyed my hair. So yeah, I thought it was cute and I was liking it. But after like a week, the color started to fade a little bit. Or at least not the color, just the brightness. I wanted it to be kind of bright. And the brightness started to fade. So it started to look dull. It started to look a little bit darker. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna try it again. So I waited like another 2 weeks or maybe a week. And then I got the exact same color, the same Flaming Desire, and put it all in the same section again, only right here in the crown. And it brightened up everything. It made all the colors lighter. Still the reds got lighter, but it's still red, and the browns got lighter to like almost a blondish. And I had some of the orange color that I wanted, but it still wasn't as bright. But at the time I liked it because it was cute, so I left it there. I didn't leave it in just for like 20-40 minutes like it said. I left it in there for close to an hour, because when I went to check on the color, it was not the color of the box at all. It wasn't even lifting as quickly as the box says it will. So I left it in there a lot longer than I probably should have, because it just took that long for my almost jet black hair to lighten up. And the second time, it probably was like 30-40 minutes. And then I went in a third time and lightened it. No, the second time was when I did the crown. And then the third time is when I did the crown again to lighten it. And after like 2 weeks of that time, it started to dull down again. The color wasn't as bright. And I just was like, I don't know. I was really wanting my hair to be a certain color. So I was being real bold. And I was just like, I don't care if I'm gonna damage my hair. At least it's me who doing it and not like at a salon or something. So I did it again, got the exact same color, the Flaming Desire. And I was really hoping that since I had already lightened it like 2 or 3 times, that this time it would actually turn out to be that red orange like it is on the box. Still didn't turn out to be that color, but it did lighten everything again. And this time, everything is pretty light, and it's staying pretty light, because I've had this in now for probably like a month or more, maybe like 2 months by now. And you can see all of it is still really light. You can see it's multiple colors. I got some darker red in here. I think the 4th time I decided to get the darker red, like the Red Hot Red or something. And I decided to put like highlighted sections inside of this crown to make it a little darker, so that I can have a lot of multiple colors. And so I got the dark red, as you can see right here. Then I got a lot of it is like a reddish orange, like a fire color. And then I got some bright reds back here. And it's just kind of, you know, colorful like that all over. If you can see it a little bit. And so that's pretty much all that I did. And I'm gonna, like I said, insert more pictures. Pictures that I can find that I did around the time of each dye. And my hair texture is pretty much the same. The curl pattern is pretty much the same. The only difference is I noticed a difference in the porosity. My hair is pretty much normal porosity, but the colored section, it retains more water. Like it sucks up the water, and it's just, it feels really wet. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It just sucks up maybe too much water. And I think that's what high porosity. So I just put a lot more oil in this section to lock in the moisture, so it won't be like retaining too much water and becoming too flimsy because of it. It doesn't really dry out too much. Doesn't feel any different. And I mean, it's a little thinner, I believe. The actual section is a little thinner, the strands themselves. And I'll show you what I mean. Oh, it's pulling. Okay, I'm trying not to pull my hair out. Like this section right here. You see how it's thicker right up here, but then I got like a strand down here. Now, some of my hair has dealt with some breakage due to my hormones and whatnot. But I noticed that when my hair is wet, this section feels a lot thinner versus the back of my hair where it's all still black and it's not colored. And everybody, if you don't know, when you color your hair, you are damaging your hair. It's how it gets colored. It has to lift the cuticle and strip away certain layers of the hair in order to change the color. And I was fine with that because it doesn't look damaged. I can still take care of it to retain the length as much as I possibly can due to hormones and whatnot. I was fine with that. And so I haven't really experienced any excessive shedding, excessive breakage in this section right here. Any type of shedding or breakage that I get in my hair is all over. And it's, like I said, due to hormones, not so much anything due to coloring. My colored section, it's pretty much the same, except for a little bit of a porosity change, but that hasn't changed anything in my regimen as of how I moisturize, how often I moisturize, or anything like that. It's still about the same. So that's it, you guys. I don't really have anything else to say. I mean, that was pretty much all of what I did. If you have any questions or comments, put them below. And don't forget to subscribe. And thanks for watching. Love you.